Hello everyone, this is Yashika Agarwal of grade 10B, a keen learner and an enthusiastic host. Welcome you all to another episode of the Delhi Public School Bijnor podcast, where curiosity meets inspiration. Today, our theme is something that every child has thought about at least once, the dream of becoming a doctor. It's a journey filled with hard work, dedication, and courage. To inspire us, we have Dr. Tazeen, a dedicated doctor who has walked through the tough path of medicine and now continues to serve the society with passion. Joining me as interviewers are two bright minds, Tanishka Lamba from grade 11B and Arya Marwadi from grade 11C, who are confident speakers and have a deep interest in learning careers in medicine. Together, they will take us into Dr. Tazeen's journey from childhood dreams to medical college struggles. So over to you, Tanishka and Arya.
So hi, first of all, ma'am, a very hearty welcome to DPS.
Thank you.
We would love to know how are you doing today?
Wonderful.
That's wonderful, ma'am. So, ma'am, let's begin with your very initials, your childhood.
Yeah.
Ma'am, when you were in school like us right now, did you always imagine yourself in a doctor's coat or that dream came gradually?
When I was in second grade, around that time it occurred to me that I should pursue this line of career. My father is a doctor, he's a surgeon, and whatever he did intrigued me a lot, and I guess that's when it all started.
That's fascinating. We often wonder if toppers are made or born. Like, I would like to ask you, were you also like among the top students in your class, or did you also face struggle as we all do?
I did face a lot of struggle, and if you talk about being a topper, you have to learn to handle failures first. You have to fail many times before you actually learn to succeed. So I wouldn't say I was a topper throughout, but yeah, when towards the 7th, 8th or the higher grades, one has to become streamlined, and once you become streamlined, getting a good grade is but natural. So it's not about always being a topper, it's about doing things in a very strategic manner, and properly. The success will follow you anyway.
We should be a learner, I guess. Okay, ma'am, so we would love to know about that one small childhood incident, maybe some teacher's word or your personal experience that motivated you.
I had a wonderful teacher, if I wish she would hear me right now, Miss Kalyani, when I was in 5th grade. And she always motivated us, saying, children, you should do something in life that would make a change in the world. And we are all born with a reason. God has sent us here. We are here for a reason, and that is something we must find. It may be in a career, it may be in your personal life, it may be wherever you go.
That's wonderful, ma'am. Ma'am, once you decided to pursue medicine, how did you prepare yourself during the school days? Did you have a fixed study routine or something unique that actually worked for you?
See, bacha, you, all of you out there, whatever branch you want to pursue, especially a branch like medicine, first of all, the preparation is tedious, and then getting through the medical school is tedious, and then the life later. You're supposed to be self-disciplined. If you can teach yourself that okay, now this much of portion has to be completed, these many days are there, these many times have to be done, and we all lag somewhere or the other. So wherever we are lagging, keep practicing that part. Whatever is your strength, keep it, make it your strength, and practice more on the side where it is lagging. And keep on doing it. Jisko we call in Hindi na nirantar prayas. You have to keep on doing that. That's it.
That's really motivating for us, ma'am. Ma'am, we as a student are surrounded by so many distractions like mobile phones, social media, peer pressure. Ma'am, what were your distractions and how did you keep yourself focused during that?
See, in our days, social media was not so much of an issue as it is for you children. I can understand. For us, it was more about infrastructure. It was more about getting from one place to the other. Not everything was available online. We had to take buses. We had to take rickshaws and scooters and all the study material that you people have online or can be printed at home. We had to go around fetching it maybe from the seniors or going about to the bookshops. Sometimes we had to rummage through the sources in the bookstore ourselves, because probably even the shopkeeper wouldn't know where to look for it. But because we had to find all these things, get the material together. So those were the struggles in our days. Of course, distractions have always been there, and it was different then, it is different now. You have to handle it differently now. So again, I'll say self-discipline is going to help you guys.
That's wonderful, ma'am. Like, ma'am, now we see online students are literally studying for 10 hours a day or 12 hours a day. So, how many hours did you actually study?
First of all, remember how many hours of sleep you need to get. Because if you do not sleep for 8 hours, you're not going to assimilate whatever you've studied in the daytime. So first, number one point is that. Number two, unless and until your exams are just, tomorrow, day after, or after 2 or 3 days, you need to work out, play, or have some sort of recreation, physical recreation, not on the tablet or on a mobile or all these things. Physical recreation in the form of maybe swimming, jogging, badminton, whatever appeals to you, whatever is available to you. Physical workout is very important. A good, healthy mind can only stay in a good body. Right? And then comes your studies. And when you're studying, you simply study. And I'm not a very big advocate of studying digitally. Try to study from a notebook, textbook, more of a pen and paper approach. But I guess it's going to fade away eventually with you guys having so much to do on the media.
So that's an advice coming from our doctor. Ma'am, while preparing, what role did your family play? As in, while preparing, a family can either be a push or a pull for you. So did they motivated you, or was a need for you to prove yourself to them?
It was more kind of like a need to prove to them, because my father being already a larger than life figure. But my family wasn't around when I was preparing, because I was in a hostel. And at that time, my parents were living abroad. So it was mostly myself, but my friends, and we had a very healthy circle of friends. We all motivated each other. We never competed in a negative manner. We always helped around with each other, shared notes, motivated each other, had fun, loads of fun, because fun is very important. You need to laugh around the times when you're sad.
So we should choose our friend circle wisely then.
Definitely. That is one mantra all of you should follow.
That's great, ma'am. Ma'am, before we go into the details, can you please tell from which college did you did your MBBS?
I did both my MBBS and my MD Pulmonology from AMU, Aligarh, and my fellowship is from HIMS, that is Jolly Grants.
And what was the duration of each courses?
Medical Science, MBBS, 4.5 years, then 1 year of internship, and then 3 years of post-graduation. And after that, I started practicing. And then I went for different training in India and abroad, but that didn't take up much time, maybe for 15 days or 10 days at a stretch.
I think that fulfilled the biggest curiosity of our listeners. Ma'am, as we all know that medical education is so tough. And what was your first day like? Were you excited, nervous? And what about your senior-junior interaction?
I was excited. Least did I know that's going to be such a horrendous run. But anyway, it was good. And the seniors matter a lot. In medical science, in medical college, seniors help you thoroughly. Always, respect them. In our days, we used to have a sort ragging was banned then also, and but a sort of introduction kind of a thing was there where the seniors did rag us in a manner. But eventually, when the period ended of 1 month or 2 months, we were such good friends, and the more difficult time they gave us in the beginning, the better they were to us, and that helped us a lot. Getting through in life now is much easier because that happened to us then. So, yeah.
So you just need to give time and be adaptable to that.
Sure, definitely.
Ma'am, nowadays we know that entering into a medical college is like everybody's dream, but the reality is different. So what were your biggest challenges, like emotional struggle, academics, or pressure?
All of them, right? But always remember, like in a pressure cooker, there's always a safety valve, right? So everything, it was very challenging. The study hours, the difficulty with the questions, maybe struggling, maybe thinking I'm not gonna make it. Maybe somebody else is doing better. You tend to lose sleep over it. But ultimately, remember one thing: nothing is more important than you. You are very important to your parents. Okay, your well-being, your happiness, and just you are the most important thing. The rest will pursue. Just have faith in yourself. Remain calm. Don't let the storm take you, uproot you. Okay.
That's so much of positive motivation. Ma'am, as a student, we all face sleepless nights, tiring practical sessions. So how did you manage your stress and avoid burnouts?
We, all our friends, we had this routine of catching a movie every Sunday. So that was one thing. We would eat
for sharing your inspiring story from childhood dreams to medical college struggles. And a big thanks to our young interviewers, Tanishka Lamba and Arya Marwadi, for asking the questions that our viewers wanted to know. And to all our viewers, if you found today's podcast helpful, then don't forget to subscribe to Delhi Public School Bijnor's podcast series to know more about the people who turned their dreams into reality. Until then, keep working hard and one day you could be in the doctor's seat. Thank you.